Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today. I'm here with my colleague, and we want to look at the issue of banditry attack in Canada State and the reaction of Rufai to it. This time around, is standing against the president, and he has sworn to do this if the president does not act. Fairly recently, we've heard a lot of things that have been happening in Kaduna State in respect to banditry attack. It has become worse in just 1 week. Just 1 week, not less than two, or let me say three serious attacks took place. The first was in Kaduna State Airport. The second was in Abuja Kaduna train, and the third was in a train rail station. Three strong attacks. Right now, as we are talking, there are so many people under the grip of these bandits. No one can tell what is happening to these people, and the Kaduna State governor is no more ready to align with what Buhari is saying, and has given him a timeline that if he doesn't act, they will go an extra mile. And he's not only talking for himself alone, but even for other governors. You're going to hear his standpoint, and we're going to look at it in a jiffy. According to the news, Governor Malam Nasser El-Rufai of Kaduna State has said he would not hesitate to bring in foreign mercenaries to fight terrorism in the state if the federal government fails to end the in-season attack. The governor stated this on Friday while speaking with journalists shortly after briefing President Muhammadu Buhari on recent attack in the state. Reacting to the Abuja Kaduna train attack and the general insecurity in the country, El-Rufai said that the state governors may not have a choice but to find means of protecting the lives and properties of their people if the FG fails. Speaking in Hausa, El-Rufai said, "I have complained to Mr. President, and I swear to God, if action is not taken, we as governors will take action to protect the lives of our people. If it means deploying foreign mercenaries to come and do the work, we will do it to address this challenge." What do you think about it?
It's a welcome development. I cannot forget when Governor Otom of Benue was screaming the same thing. He was screaming by fire and brimstone, insisting that this insecurity is beyond what we are saying. Called on the president severally. Some person said he was making too much noise and opposition is propaganda. Well, this is El-Rufai, an APC member and also a northerner. Don't forget that this same Kaduna houses one of our best security architectures.
Yeah, which has been invaded
fully severally. And now Kaduna seems to be now the central point. It's a message in itself.
Yeah.
So that's to tell it also that this is no longer propaganda, as Lai Mohammed will always keep saying that this is opposition talking. This is harsh reality.
Yeah, because this is not opposition talking. It's actually the governor of APC. You understand? Talking.
So and what baffles me is that, and some people are still doing campaign for 2023. We are not done with what is facing until we have security. Who's going to come out to vote?
I'm telling you.
Who's going to do all the voting? We should tackle this issue. In fact, for me personally, I would say, look, this issue of campaign 2023, tackle this first. Because if we don't exist as a nation, as a sovereign nation, what makes us a nation? We have to be able to, as a federal government, they should be able to protect both lives and property. As we speak now, both lives and property are no longer safe.
Exactly.
So this issue of a campaign 2023, I think right now we should forget about it. Who's going to come and vote? Which means if all it takes for a corrupt and dubious politician is to just get this bandit, tell them, look, if I don't win, scatter this whole thing.
Country.
It's as simple as ABC. So you see, the electorate will even be scared of their lives. So look, in fact, too many things are involved.
Now, I'm not really perturbed or I'm not excited so much about El-Rufai saying this, because this has been said repeatedly by different governors. Now, what do you think will be the possible strategies that they are going to adopt? Because these bandits we are talking about, based on the stories we have heard before and now, you realize that they are from our neighboring country, Niger particularly, and other countries also. They walk into Nigeria and they are misbehaving and treating the country as if we do not even have one iota of security architecture. The big question is, what kind of strategy do you think he will adopt, and who do you think he will bring in as foreign mercenaries based on how things are right now.
I'm worried. I'm worried, Steve. I'm worried because to start with, we goofed from the beginning.
Yes.
We started with $1.96 billion train rail between Niger and Nigeria, which means there's free access from Niger to Nigeria. They have issues of security, but Nigeria is funding that joint force as Big Brother of Africa. Now we have our issues. Now these guys are flooding in, and our securities are overwhelmed. Where are you getting the mercenary? Right now, Western Africa are having issues with security. Except you're going to go to French, you're going to go to maybe the Americans. I don't know where it's going to get it.
You know, the troubling aspect of this whole thing is that these guys are fully funded. Their own money, the monies they get from abducted victims, is providing them with everything that makes life very interesting and make their work very easy. Number one, it takes a man of who is drugged to do a lot of the things they are doing, and they have money at hand to do that. They also have enough weapons. Just fairly recently, we saw a guy who was breathing from his nose, his mouth, and his eyes, and saying, "Everybody has run and left me. I'm all alone in the forest." They saw this, and then before we know, the army, the Nigerian soldier, and before we know, the army came up and said, actually, he was the one that ran away and left the other people. Because by the time you are using your backbow, and you will hear just one gunshot from a very slim man that you don't even think that should have that kind of authority, and the thing is just coming boom, boom, boom. And a man who left a cry of a baby at home will be thinking of his life first. Say, which kind of job is this? I need to go and meet my family before I'll die here. So now the question is, these guys are fully equipped. Where are we going to get people who are as equipped as them? And even right now, the country is crying about funds that we do not even have money.
Sorry to digress a little. I don't know if I don't know if I take it as a joke, but just yesterday, a police officer resigned. You know, we are looking for hands. They're resigning.
Of course, because when you see that the bandits are stronger than you, what do you not that physically they're stronger than you know what they are holding in their hands?
What makes the difference.
Yeah, that's what makes the day. You understand? It's not by saying I belong to Nigerian army, I belong to Nigerian police. What are you holding in your hands that makes you higher than them?
The truth is, let's call a spade a spade. There's corruption in the system. Much as these guys would want to work, several we've seen leaked videos and leaked memos, audios, where some of these security guys keep complaining that they do not have the right ammunition to face these guys. Now the question is, and we've seen several videos of how helicopters are used to drop arms for these bandits in the thick forest. So this whole thing lingering, we still have saboteurs within who are profiting in this mayhem. But unfortunately, there's only one Nigeria. In the way they are going about it, they may likely end up destroying the one Nigeria that is even available right now.
And you know, one of the questions that I would like to leave to with our comment is, why is Kaduna State a target? Why are they putting all their force in Kaduna State? We'll be looking at that question in our subsequent video. Right, that's where we'd like to leave it. Go to